Beer Live. I think it's our 21st episode. I'm not sure. Maybe something like that. Quite a lot. Anyway, here we go then. We have got the usual crowd in the house. How you doing, gentlemen? Is it warm enough for you?
Yes, too warm.
How's it going? Yeah, sweaty behind the knees primarily at the moment.
Behind the knees, yeah.
And I like to think my my combination of my black t-shirt and my silver earphone kind of cable makes me look like I'm wearing like a pretty gangster necklace. Got like a big medallion on there.
Yeah, a big medallion. And, yeah,
just a huge clock.
Yeah. It's just his name. That's it. But no, minus the hairy chest though to go with it.
So far.
Yeah. So what we got?
Just
started off on beer there. I see, Rob.
Yes. The rest of the cans in the fridge, so you can't see it. I'll show you it later. It's cool. North Monk they did an event at the refectory in Leeds yesterday, and they're doing one in Manchester tomorrow. Well, not really a tap takeover. So they had like 3 lines on, but they had a bunch of cans from a brewery called Dancing Gnome from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and it's their Inner Earth. It's a double IPA, 8%. It's very nice, but I think it's also tainted by the amount of money I paid for it. 'Cause it's kind of like, yeah, it's nice, it's nice, but yeah, it was expensive.
Yeah,
just playing away at the back of my mind, going, a bit pricey was this.
Cool. Yeah, that's the thing, and it's some of these beers like,
but it's nice.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's just as well, really. So,
yeah, it's always a gamble, but no, the 2 I had on draft were good as well. So I thought, well, it's like 4.31 or something on tap so far. Seems like a safe bet.
Yeah,
it's lovely.
Cool beans. Jake, are you necking anything at the moment? Or?
Yeah, I'm drinking the pink grapefruit Halcyon from Thornbridge. Seems a suitable beverage for this balmy weather.
Absolutely, man.
Balmy.
Them storms last night were pretty epic. I saw they went your way.
Yeah. Oh, it was crazy yesterday. We were actually out in the garden when it started because it was my son's first birthday yesterday. So we sort of had all the family round, and we were all outside, and we just saw the sort of clouds sort of descending upon us. So we thought, let's go indoors.
It was pretty awesome here. It was, I mean, for a minute I thought we was going to miss it, and then it just come in. I'm like, yeah, this is good. Got some great photographs and bloody blah. Anyway, that's that.
Yeah, I don't think I experienced it at all. I were up at my local kind of bottle shop stroke bar all last night, like willing rain, sweating. Stood out on the streets, willing rain. I think we got a couple of droplets, and I'm like, is that it? That's a fucking disappointment.
Yeah,
I woke up. I don't know if the street was wetter than my bed. I'm not sure. But then again, we've all got problems. We've got to
exactly. Yeah. Plastic sheets that normally help.
Yep. Whatever turns you on.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. As soon as that rain come down, the temperature went up. It was like, I think it went up like 10 degrees in like quarter of an hour or something stupid. It was like, it was horrid.
So I'm glad we've got 2 lovely, refreshing lagers for the evening.
Yeah, I've drunk all my lagers. Actually, I need to get some more, but I've got other stuff to be getting on with.
Reaches for his Riney.
Including these 2 beers. Including these 2 beers. I mean, I haven't got a beer, so I desperately need to crack on with. We're doing a Kernel first, I guess.
Oh yeah.
So who wants to introduce the Kernel beverage?
Well, I think would it Jake's choice?
Yeah, I think I picked this one. I'll go for it. So this is the Kernel Thirder beer. It's a centennial and Hallertau tradition. So fermented in their foudre with a blend of their house yeast, house mixed culture, and Belgian ale yeast. With water, hops, sugar, yeast, barley, wheats, and oat.
Yeah, cool.
I can't remember what variants of the pronunciation.
Yeah. It's got like mumble it.
In is it fodder or fooder?
Well, yeah, it's also spelt differently and twice on the bottle as well.
Is it brilliant?
Oh, it is as well, isn't it?
Fiona.
I copied that.
And then like fondue, it kind of like on black.
I don't know what's going on there.
I'd say further.
Cannon fodder. Let's open it.
Oh.
Not going to go everywhere either, which is cool. Oh, glass.
I kind of don't know what to expect of it, really. I mean, it's there's a kind of a wave of beers that kind of step outside of the style. I mean, there's a brewery in Sheffield called St. Miles of the Desert, and they do cool shit beers, but they're cool shit beers and always sour beers. I mean, because you think, I guess you kind of like associate cool ships with kind of brewing lambic, and a further is just a large oak barrel. So, I mean, I don't know. Is it kind of like a stock ale or something? Is it kind of associated with that? Is it because it's 5%? It's interesting.
It's getting aroma. Got to.
I put it in the wrong glass like a fucking numpty. I'm going to put my stout in this later.
I've got a similar looking glass, so I'd like just that'll do.
I'm just going to use tea light holders for the rest of the night.
Yeah. Night lights.
It's quite bright though, isn't it?
Yeah, for a Kernel beer.
It's retaining its head quite well.
Yeah, it does look like piss, if I'm being honest.
It's probably how my piss is going to look tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Oh, no, I think it looks like a relatively healthy sample.
Yes. Yeah, I'd be happy with that.
Very, very pale, slightly open, slightly hazy, but not. It's not like Bud Light or anything.
No.
Nice looking beer. Nice pillowy, sort of frothy head. Yeah, let's do it.
For a sniff.
Yeah. Oh yes. Funky monkey.
You get that just a huge oak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's very kind of almost like refined oak. It's like an oak resiny. There's also a sappy sweetness aroma.
Yeah, I'm getting like waxy lemon, lemon peel.
Yeah, definitely lots of lemon. That's the main kind of beery component, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know, just because you mentioned piss, but a bit of urinal cake as well, just to throw in there. Sort of toilet cleaner-esque.
That light funk.
Yeah.
It's
got a grassy kind of note as well.
It's almost like a bit of Brett in it.
Yeah, that's the urinal cake. But then that might be just like what yeast are they using? I mean,
well, it said they're house mixed culture and Belgian ale yeasts. So right.
Mixed firm.
Yeah.
Trendy beer.
Going for it.
Realise it was a big fermentation beer. I mean, clearly it's a lot better than it would have been now. Girls.
Oh yeah. Oh,
a funny one, that isn't it?
That's a mixed fermentation.
Oh, it's got mixed firm all over it.
Yeah. It's the
classic mixed firm.
Classic mixed firm.
You got to abbreviate. You got to kind of shorten it though. It can't be mixed fermentation. You got to mix firm. Learn that from Craft Beer Channel.
It'll just turn to like Meafy next.
We got pint size in the chat. Just throwing that in there.
Hey, all right, Ollie.
Thanks.
3 mouths.
Yeah.
Kisses for everyone.
Kisses all round.
You old tart. Yeah, there's it's a funny one. There's kind of maybe slightly honey-like, not with the sweetness of honey, but that's kind of that kind of earthiness of honey.
Yeah.
Maybe a slight kind of wildflower thing going on for me.
It's really sort of dry, but you sort of take a mouthful and it almost like balloons in the mouth. It's got like a real sort of like really pillowy mouthfeel.
Going in on Jake. Whoosh. Great, playing around with the camera angle thing.
I can't be bothered to keep doing that.
No, you lose your way.
Yeah.
As you can see, for new viewers, we're using a new
new StreamYard
streaming thing. Yeah, it's all.
They've actually been going quite a while.
Okay.
I think was it 8 months or so, but they've got their own YouTube page, so check them out if you're interested in doing this. It's a nice option to have, I think.
Better option.
Well, at the moment, it's the only option I've kind of seen. Whether Google Hangouts or this new Google Chat and Google Meets incorporates bringing other people in on a live,
well,
I don't know.
It was never very good, the Hangouts app, was it? Really, it was really problematic.
I think people just got used to it. It's like, it's like anything that changes.
It's never very user friendly, though.
No, this is like smooth and slick, and I think it improves the camera quality of whatever camera.
Hair back as well, and all. Yeah, it's
nice. It's really good. I've done a couple of live testers recently just to try and work it all out, and it seems to be working all right.
Yeah, so I like it. So hop-wise, so we've got Centennial and then Mittelfrew. Mittelfrew traditional, I presume. That must be Hallertau. No, Mittelfrew.
Cheers, Ollie.
Hallertau tradition.
Yeah.
I
don't know a lot about some of this.
It's a lager hop, isn't it? Hallertau. Is that the name? Is it Hallertau Mittelfrew? That's why I said it. Don't know.
Yeah, I suppose it's lager hop. Hallertau.
Yeah. And then you got Centennial and American hop. I had a beer from the brewery from Sheffield I was on about, St. Mars of the Desert, which was a Belgian pale ale, lowish ABV, just starts, really simple beer. And it reminds me of that in a lot of ways. At the heart of it, it's that kind of lovely, crisp, clean, kind of citrusy beer. But then the further there's kind of given it this additional component. I mean, it's one of the most oak forward beers I've tasted. Because it's not kind of winey or anything. It's just got that kind of oakiness, but it's not vanilla like you'll get from a lot of oak, imperial stouts in oak barrels. So you just get
it's almost got like a sort of like an ashiness to it for me. It's almost got like a little bit of like burnt wood in there.
I think it's just woody wood, like kind of like if you put a lot of booze in wood, you just kind of extract a certain. It's like for me, it's a little bit like a lolly stick. At the end of a fruity lolly. Me sucking. It's got a bit of that going on.
It's damn good though.
Yeah,
it is. I mean, it's really easy to drink.
Ooh, something going. Look at this! Look at this! Bloody hell! It's a whole new world.
It's different. It seems to be working.
We've got to try and if you want to scroll, you got to do that. Oh, what the hell? I can't get the camera angle right.
I don't know. So yeah, it does move. It seems to be working. Okay.
So what rating's it on then?
So yeah, I mean, it's not a lot of people have had it. 915, 83 in the last 30 days. 5%, no IBUs on this one. 108 ratings, coming in at 3.65 if you take Untapped.
I think it's a difficult one to rate.
It's different. It's different, isn't it? It's
different.
It's. I think a few people might be put off by it because they see Centennial and that, and they go, "Oh, that's going to be hoppy and blah blah," and it's kind of hoppy, but in a different. But it's more in that Belgian-esque kind of funk way. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Which it should be. Yeah. Yeah. Well. But no, it's. I think it's a really damn interesting beer, to be honest with you.
Well, it's one of those things about hoppy as a descriptor can mean so much. Yeah. You said about like someone sees Centennial and they're going to think it's a hoppy beer, but what does hoppy mean? In this case, something different to a IPA. Oh, Robert
Yeah,
De Niro's joined the chat.
That's what people are going on. Don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't have that kind of those fruity esters that you'd expect from a traditional kind of like Belgian beer. Because it's super dry. But yeah, I think you can tell it's been in a third, but you can tell it's got that mixed firm because it's kind of there's a clean crispness to it which you wouldn't probably get from what did they say it's used a blend of a house mixed culture, a Belgian ale yeast. Yeah, I think it kind of whatever their house mixed culture is, it's probably minimizing any kind of like over Belgian-y kind of characteristics.
I'm getting more into this kind of Belgian IPA, Belgian sort of pale. Although this is, you can definitely tell it's got that farmhouse. It's like a hot farmhouse pale almost sort of thing. And I just that Belgian funkiness, that yeast. It's like I'm really starting to get the taste for it.
I like. I mean that the kind of you kind of overtly estery kind of Belgian-y beers.
Yeah, Belgian yeast esters.
I can't drink it this time of year. Just too much. I need something. I prefer something simple.
It's quite. I mean, it's a 5% beer. It's got bags of flavour. It really. I think that oakiness, it's really kind of lifts the body up. I think. It's really nice. I mean, I was just going to
add something what you don't normally get. It's been really. I mean, as you're flicking through these, there's a lot of decent ratings.
Yeah, people are liking it.
Yeah,
but I'd guess that they kind of like Belgian beers as well.
Do you think if it had said mixed firm, opposed to if it was a 750 bottle, and it said mixed firm and mixed firm,
yeah,
do you think it would be a lot more kind of like everybody be getting kind of weak at the knees about it?
Yeah,
it's like the connotations. That's it. I mean, people. What is a third of beer? But yeah, I mean, a lot of big ratings. People seem to enjoy it. So
no funny names though. Was a bit disappointing for Untapped.
Oh.
No funny names or pictures.
No, there was nothing really going on that one. But yeah, got another couple of comments. Saw that one earlier, but I'll put it back up again.
And that's
from Hindsight.
For years tonight, boys, and then slowed it down. Is it because we've got our ducks in a row?
Yeah, yeah. For what?
I like it.
It's yeah. There's
But that's stupidly drinkable. I've nearly finished. I could easily finish this.
There we go. Got another load there. Nice lot of soup. What?
I think it's Ollie kind of saying I'm come on now. I've hardly posted anything on Instagram for fucking ages. All right, I'm
get Rob's Instagram up
right now. Shithouse. Yeah,
let's go through Rob's Instagram.
It's an online beef.
Yeah.
No, I think Ollie. I think you'll find. I've barely posted anything on Instagram. So
yeah, I've been
today.
Really,
I was kindly sent some beers from Howling Hops.
I saw that again.
I might have made those claims on Twitter, and I think that's fair enough to say. But all completely true. Brick Citrus Sour is just the perfect summer beer. It's fucking beautiful.
I've got
last night. Oh,
I've got like 3 cans of that.
Oh, it's delightful. It's so lovely. It's the perfect summery beer.
Yeah.
And I mean, but that was my beer of the summer last year. My beer of the summer this year is Saratoga Springs, which I posted yesterday from Pressure Drop. I fucking love that. I've bought nothing more than that. And then today, what I posted was Touch Sensitive by North, and it's probably the best beer I've had from North ever. So it's just
Wow.
It's Jizz Your Pants week on HopZine. It's all like, yeah, he's like this. He's like, ah. I mean, they're all light, fun beers, full of flavour, pale. It's hot.
Yeah, and I reviewed Perlenbacher Radler.
Well,
they can't all be winners.
I mean, but thingy that if you've not had Saratoga Springs, it's so it's a double dry up pale ale from Pressure Drop, which I think Pressure Drop for me have taken a step up in quality recently.
Yeah,
I've had some lovely stuff from those guys, and it's I don't know, it's not just Sabro, but Sabro is quite a prominent kind of part of that beer, and it's just such a unique, different flavour, and it really appeals to me. I've heard the Cloudwater one tastes like fresh basil.
Oh, really?
The Pressure Drop one's is really coconutty and kind of orange coconut, kind of like for me.
Yeah.
But my mate said, yeah, the Cloudwater Sabro Chinook is fresh basil, and I'm really kind of keen on that. So hopefully I'll get to try that in Manchester tomorrow. But yeah, so there you go, Ollie. That's my explanation.
Right.
Give me some shit.
Next comment.
When was the last time you posted a video?
From Joey.
Shots fired.
Yeah, from JMCD. Enjoying the show, lads. Drink along with a double IPA from, is it Crack? Is that how you pronounce it? Woods Crack. Hello. First time I've had everything from them. Really decent. And then, that's a nice one. Kernel Imperial Brown Stout.
Lovely, lovely.
Very nice, very nice. Yeah. Kernel are just, they know what they do well, and they do it well. That's it. It's just really cool. So
yeah.
So that's that. We got a few more here, and a few more shots fired.
This is some more birds. Stolly and his love of emojis.
So yeah,
if you could send a GIF, he'd send a GIF.
Yeah. So yeah, but I'd like to thank Honest Brew as well for sending us these beers. Not sure how we're going about. Is it the same code still applies? I believe.
Yeah.
Can't remember. Is it 29? Spend £29, get £10 off if you're new to Honest Brew, new customer. So worth picking up. All that will be down below eventually when I put all the stuff down below. Basically, it's not there at the moment, but yeah. So,
but what's the code, Craig?
The code is down below. No, it's the code is Good Beer Live 10 or GBL 10 is the actual code. Is that right?
Yeah, GBL 10. Yeah.
Sometimes since we've done one of these, don't worry.
It's been a while, a couple of months.
It's always a while in between.
Yeah. So, but yeah, check out the codes down below and get yourself a little bit of money off. So, thanks to Honest Brew again.
Yeah,
right.
Why not take advantage of that fantastic offer during this hot weather? Yourself some nice beer.
I should
refresh yourself.
I should go ahead and do this again, really, because as I've got it all kind of ready. Let me just sort this out here and go here. They
frantically closing tabs.
No, there's not. Here's what's currently available. Then, if you like, this beer isn't. Go away. This is the problem. You
could just log out of all those things or not have
notifications. It's all right. It's okay.
Then you got to log back in and remember the passwords.
No, it is what it is. So this is a little rundown of what's on their website, Honest Brew. Table beers generally always on there, and then plenty of whatever you pick are going to be pretty damn good. So it's a few. That sounds interesting for me.
Dams and Plum stays on.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. I think that will work.
If you want to buy me a present, don't buy me that one.
Oh my word!
Dams and Saison, come on now.
Yeah.
Oh, Saison.
And yeah, another pack of table beers. 4 tables. Trying to think what else. Yeah, that's it. That's it for that one. We'll clear out of here and we'll get on with the next beverage. I think. What's the time? Yeah, why not?
Why not?
We ain't got anything else to do.
Yeah,
We might as well.
Designated times to open beers.
No, I'm just we're about the halfway point, so that's perfect.
Who picked this little number?
It was Craig who picked this one. So
I think I did. Yeah, I actually picked this when it wasn't as raging hot as it is now, but it's still going to be. This one's been out in the fridge for 3/4 of an hour for me, so.
Yeah, me too. It's probably been out about 3/4 of an hour now.
It's been it's sweating profusely. So
it's
so this is from Garage Beer Project, collaboration with Tuol and Denmark, and this is their glass finger. It's untapped to say it's an American stout, but whatever, it's a stout.
It's brewed in Spain, so.
Yeah, this one is. Yeah. So, but they do this and they untap this like, it's an American this, American.
Yeah, I think there is some kind of way of just. I was listening to a podcast and they were talking about American stouts. One thing I think when I think American stout, I think of quite relatively dry, good amount of sweetness, coffee and chocolate as a base malt character, I'd say myself. But for me, I'd always go. That would always be my favorite because I know it's not going to taste like fucking cherries.
Yeah,
they use probably use an American yeast strain, so something nice and clean.
Yeah, so there's a bit of more information on the screen now. We brewed Cocoa Nibs coffee from Free Marks Coffee, wherever that is.
Wonder where they're from. Free Marks, because obviously
I'm guessing it's somewhere in Spain. So.
Well, yeah, Free Marks Coffee. I'm going to find out.
I like that one of the malts they've used is called Chateau Biscuit. House Biscuit.
Yeah, it's another place in Barcelona.
Yeah.
If you wanna use the Catalonian lisp, feel free. But I will not be appearing like a complete twat.
But okay.
So yeah, it's looking great.
Ooh, it's growing.
Yes, it was a plume of head form there.
Yeah.
Pretty cool in the glass.
See, I've got 3 fingers. You know where to put them.
I've got one finger.
Stop dicking around with these fucking things.
Sorry.
It's like an episode of Top It Pops from 1972. This.
That's better.
We need to do like a nice rendition of Bohemian Rhapsody now.
No.
Yeah.
maybe later.
But colour-wise, what have we got? It's black as night.
Yeah, it's jet black.
Jet black. It's got a nice kind of creamy head on it. 7% ABV.
And I mean, it's sticking around, isn't it? That head. It's not going anywhere.
I've not really kind of like
sticky, actually.
Yeah. It's leaving some nice alcohol.
I'm trying not to smell it.
Yeah, it's jumping out. Like from here, it smells like Nutella.
Shall we?
Yeah, I'm getting like cocoa nibs.
Waft it under the nose. A low pass.
A low pass. See, I get a kind of like a real kind of.
It's like tonka bean. You've got tonka bean in it.
No, it's cacao and.
Yeah, I know. It reminds me of tonka bean.
See, for me, it smells like a rusty handrail, like a you know what I mean? Like a crowd control barrier.
Permeated with sweat and rust.
Yeah, a rusty crowd control barrier. That's the first you've heard that as a
that's a flavour descriptor of the.
I'm getting loads of crowd control barrier.
Yeah,
it's rusty. It's been left out in the rain far too much. It's got a bit of a bend to it.
Chocolate, coffee, crowd control barrier.
But it does have that sweetness. For me, it's got a bit of Rolo to it.
Mm. I know what you mean about that earthiness. It's the coffee flavour is almost like the spent grounds.
It's got certain irony now. I've got a friend who likes a very specific type of lager, and thankfully he is a nurse when he does mention this. He says he likes his beer to taste like he's been kicked in the nose. You know what I mean? He has got that kind of irony, kind of like bloody.
Well, yeah, warm
kind of thing.
It smells warm.
But that sweetness does kind of hang around at the back end.
Yeah. It's definitely, it almost smells dry. It's like a dry coffee kind of cocoa powder.
Yeah, there's a little bit of, what shall I say? Caramel at the back end.
I get that rusty metal vibe thing a little bit, like you were saying.
Yeah, I think that's coming from the head because I had loads of head.
Yeah.
It's still got sweeter the more the head's dissipated.
Yeah, exactly. It's
changed,
dropped off on it and putting a greasy finger in it.
Yeah, a little bit like molassesy. Is that a word? Molassesy now.
Yeah.
It'll do.
Oh, just molasses.
Yeah, molasses.
Shall we?
Should we taste it?
Yeah, sorry.
Cheers.
Oh, but it tastes beautiful. Oh,
God,
yeah.
Yeah, I don't care if it's hot. I'm drinking it.
Well, actually, I think it's sort of dryness.
It is dry.
Adds to its drinkability in this sort of weather. It's not like a big gloopy imperial stout. It is only 7%.
Yeah.
Sessionable. Yeah.
Session shrink stout.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Session imperial. The coffee flavour is lovely. It does have that. Maybe that's where the that kind of metallic thing is coming from. It's got a real kind of like burnt kind of carbon kind of thing going on.
Oh, it's really nice that. Cool.
Yeah.
It's a shame you get these things and collabs and can't get it again. It's like
So what else is in this? It's cacao nibs. Yeah, I'm getting the nibs actually. I mean, I made a beer with cacao nibs once upon a time, and it does have a dry bitterness. Does a nib? What else is in it? Is coconut in it?
I don't think so.
I can't. I don't
Coffee, it's pretty much.
Here we go. Oats. Might be a lot of the oats. What I'm getting that kind of minerality from actually.
Hops are sugar.
It's got a hell of a malt bill.
Crystal rock.
Yeah, nice. There's a nice roasty kind of toastiness to it. Not over the top though. It's just it's slightly dry, but then for the drinkability, like we've been saying, it's like give me some more. But,
it's my kind of beer. If it had a little bit more sweetness on the nose, I think I'd be going nuts. I think the flavour's lovely. The coffee flavour's really nice. It's really drinkable. Chuggable.
Yeah.
That's dangerous. It's.
I think it's one of those beers where they've used the adjuncts to coincide with everything else, rather than them being at the absolute forefront. They're not
what?
like.
That's not what you do. You just chuck a load of shit in it.
Yeah. And it's got to be ice cream flavourings, like pipettes of ice cream flavourings.
Right, let's go and have a look and see what they reckon over here, and then I'll get to the comments. There's only a couple more, but we'll do that.
No, it's lovely. Just enough. He's got a real kind of bitter dark chocolate going on as well.
Yeah.
Sweaty head. Got a sweaty head going on. Sweaty neck.
Over the ear headphones was not a good idea. These are going to be grim when I take them off.
Going to be. So yeah, that's pretty much.
What you got.
Glass finger.
That's a bit tight.
What? Huh?
3.9.
The overall rating 3.9. I think that's a bit tight.
Well, it's 1,149 ratings, 3.9. I'd if I was rating this, I'd give this a 4.5.
I'd give it 1. Woo! No,
Yeah.
I give it a 4.
It's a bit of a scary kind of like, is it a horror kind of label sort of thing? Is it?
It is a little bit kind of scary.
Like that new film out, like her brother. I can't remember what her name is, but there's a new film out. Doesn't matter. I can't think.
Scary
What's that
plastic
film?
face.
Yeah, it's like.
Oh, was it the Annabelle stuff?
Annabelle's brother. This kind of thing. Sort of a bit odd.
Mama.
Yeah, mama. But yeah, there's not much. I'm surprised about 3.9. I have to say, but whatever.
It falls a fair rate.
Perhaps it's the time of year it's come out.
Yeah,
maybe some.
No beds have given it bad ratings.
Well,
I'm gonna find them.
Yeah.
Hunt them down.
We've got a special set of skills. We have
the first one there. There's the first one there. I agree with that.
What is that?
Zombie.
Peeking up over the top.
Zombie.
Yeah, and that was a bit lower.
Rich C in the place to be.
Yeah. Another one I agree with. Another one pretty good. Crafty Duck. There you go.
No, that's Quackers.
Yeah.
Great. Where are they all drinking this then? Obviously, it's a Spanish beer. But,
Roasty, toasty loveliness.
Nice. Free hat, eyes, face. Free hat, eye, face.
Did you score then? Well, you didn't like it.
Oh, he's the one who brought it down.
Why would you even...
1.25. Who's this joker?
D-Y.
Why don't you like it? Tell us why you don't like it.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it?
You sicken me, people like you.
There's another good score.
I
so
think
yeah,
a lot of people
generally...
are quite consistent with our thoughts, though, aren't they? Really?
Yeah.
Just some idiots once in a while. Don't like dark beers. Don't like coffee.
Yeah. That's another slightly lower one, but yeah, look at that photo there. Great. Proper.
Yeah, it's
cream.
there you go. Foam.
Yeah, it's really nice, isn't it? So yeah, there's that's in. Pretty sure that's in Porto. This shop.
I was going to say, might be some. Yes, it's quite a. It's a cosmopolitan beer, isn't it? It's a jet. It's
Porto.
The same lifestyle.
Yeah, Porto. I was planning to go there a couple of years ago. It's supposed to be pretty good. Right. But yeah. Come on.
Well, I think Garage do you've got quite a presence in Portugal. My mate went to football recently, and he was drinking a lot of Garage when they were in Portugal.
Yeah, no, it's the craft beer scene is really getting good. At the Porto Beer Fest a month or so ago, we had one up in the north of the country. They had some pretty good breweries come across from America and Stillwater, and I think I don't know if other half went or not. I can't remember. But they're starting to pull in.
It's a beer festival, they usually are.
Yeah, but it's done really well. It's getting really every year on year. Certainly the last 3 or 4 years, it's picking up. It's picking up for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then I'll get some. So we've got 4 more comments from Pint Size.
Yes, emoji laden. Oh no.
No. Well, there's a few emojis, but within writing. There you go.
Waiting for my Macca's to go closer to review it. Macca's.
McDonald's.
Right. Right. I think that's the comment about the side.
Okay. Anyone
has Newtown cans?
Yeah.
Anything mind blowing different? I've got, and we'll probably be drinking at least one of them later. I've got Santos, Soundwave, and Buck and Dream. I mean, it's so well priced.
Yeah,
I like Siren, but I think a lot of shops won't get them because they're bottles. Bottles just have become a little bit obsolete for a lot of retailers. So I'm happy about it, and it's silly good price, and I think for the hoppy beers, I think it'll probably be to their benefit. My mate had a Santos the other night and enjoyed it, but he did prefer the Imperial fucking Budvar he was drinking as well.
One for you.
This is the best nibby beer you've ever had in your life, Rob. Is it? No, I'd say no, because I've had lots of nibby beers. I can't specify which one, but it's a good one. But it's not my favorite nibby beer. It's a very nibby is a very highly thought of process, isn't it? Because it brings that. Yeah, I got mine when I made a brown ale, no, an export stout with cacao nibs. I bought them from a health food shop. And if you ever try them, it's kind of weird hard husk. So it kind of doesn't bring much sweet chocolate flavour, but it brings kind of like a bitter chocolate thing. But yeah, and a certain mineral kind of note. But I don't know what's got nibs in it. But Speedway got nibs in it. I'll find out now. Speedway stout. Because if that would be my favourite nibby beer.
A bit like hoppy. What does nibby even mean? I mean, it can have so many different connotations.
Absolutely. I don't know. Don't say. I've had a myriad of nibby beers.
Beers with nibs.
Over the
That's got to be a
years.
podcast name, isn't it? Beers with nibs.
Nibby. I used to work with somebody whose surname was Nibs.
Really?
So,
His nibs.
Nibs.
Nah. This has all gone a bit nibby.
Oh, apparently Black House by Modern Times, that's got cacao nibs. I've had that beer, and that was good.
What, Black House?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice beer.
I always think of Brick House by the Commodores when I hear that.
So they're a bit of light funk in there as well.
Yeah, mighty. Letting it all hang out. But no, this is lovely.
Oh, apparently Prairie Bomb has nibs. That's a nibby one.
That's a nibby one. Get that on your nibby list.
Yeah. I feel a new YouTube playlist is coming on.
A dramatic rate. Stouts aren't just for winter.
Stouts aren't just for Christmas; they're for life.
They're also for drinking in shorts in a basement with no shoes on.
Mm-hmm.
I've got trousers on. I'm not Peter. I'm not Peter.
I put a shirt on. I put a shirt on specifically for this. Literally about 2 minutes before.
Could have
I was
been
shirtless.
a very different. Could have been a very different broadcast.
Yeah, but luckily because I've got this little wording here, I could have been shirtless because it's just my head.
Let's not go there. It's not real craft beer, you know.
Yeah.
We've got to keep certain levels of decorum.
So yeah, I mean this beer is beautiful. I'd love to get a few more cans of this for sure. And kind of put them away for the winter.
Well, it's an interesting topic really because everyone says sort of about styles of beer fit in certain seasons, and like Rob's saying about that brick citrus beer, is like perfect for the summer, and that does, and there's an element of truth to all that. But I do sort of drink all styles throughout the whole year, but sometimes there's just a certain beer that will hit the spot.
Yeah, I mean I drink stouts any time of year, but doesn't bother me.
Well, that's just you.
Sometimes I drink Berliner in winter as well, so it's kind of like it's just me. But
I drink Berliner Weisses in other cities other than Berlin.
Yeah.
So what do you think
in
of
Berlin?
That?
Yeah, that's my vice. So
yes,
not Miami.
No, to be honest, I don't drink a hell of a lot of stouts when it's hot. It's not what I crave. But then again,
Yeah.
I don't drink a hell of a lot of lagers. I had one yesterday, but because I don't really. But I'll just pick a lighter pale ale. Then again, I can drink IPA all day long.
Yeah.
All year long.
All year long. Yeah.
Shirtless, fully clothed, whatever. In every situation. I mean,
that's the two situations I'm normally in. It's either shirtless or fully clothed. But literally, as soon as I get in the door, I'm one of those people that's just like, shirt off. That's it. That's how I am.
You're that kind of guy.
Yeah. As soon as that door closes.
Do you tuck your football shirt into your waistband? Walking around town?
Don't think I have a football shirt.
Maybe you need to buy one. So you can stick it
Tuck it
into your waistband. Ipswich Town shirt.
Yeah. I've got an old Ipswich Town shirt somewhere, I must do. I can tuck that.
Has it got John Walk's number on it?
Yeah. It's not that old. More like
that would be made out of like a heavy woolen material. Or maybe heavy nylon, actually.
But tiny shorts. Absolutely.
Very highly flammable. Yes. Yeah. Very shorty.
A lot of bollock dropping.
Lots of sweaty.
Talking of bollocks.
Yeah. Right. But I'm really digging this beer. I think it's. I just want more of it, man.
No, it's rapidly disappearing.
Yeah, it's going down quick. So you guys got anything planned coming up?
I've got an exciting day. I've got an exciting day in Manchester tomorrow. Actually, as it happens, Yeah, me and the gorgeous, beautiful Peter, the close drinker, we're going to the Beer Nomicon bottle share. I'm bringing out the Golden Goose. It's time. Time has come.
Yeah.
Pull out the rarest bottle of beer I own.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, as well. It's an unreleased, never released bottle of beer. Magic Rock, when they in 2013, because Barrel Aged Bearded Lady is a blend of a number of different bourbon barrels, and they needed something to take to Copenhagen Beer Celebration in 2013. This is like back when it was in like a sports hall. There were like 200 people in it or something, and all this like. So they, but it wasn't ready to be blended, so they drew off a bunch of barrels to see what the light. And Richard gave me a bottle, so I think they might have made like 4 bottles of an unblended version. So it's actually the it's the Buffalo Trace, if I remember rightly. Handed it over in the car park in Huddersfield. So I think it's a single Buffalo Trace barrel aged bearded lady.
Nice.
Hand bottled, probably. I don't know if there's any more in existence. Probably only either 4 to 6 were made.
Really?
So, but you mean just sometimes you got to drink those beers, aren't you?
Well, yeah, because what else? You're just going to keep it for a few
more
years. Like that's the only thing you can do with it, isn't it? Yeah.
Just looking at it, it's like
drink it, yeah.
It's like, but just keep the bottle when you can still look at it. That's just the way I look at it.
Nice memories, isn't it? I mean, whatever.
Yeah, with good friends and whatever. It's like,
you'll find some more beer, don't you?
It's only beer.
Yeah.
So will tomorrow be the most that's ever been checked in then? With everyone having like a taste of it? It's
never been checked in. I looked for a variant because I wondered if it had been poured at Copenhagen,
right?
But I don't think it did, or it did, but they just called it Bearded Lady. But I think it was more that they'd pulled off like 4 bottles of a number of barrels and decided which they thought was the best one, and I think they probably took that to this festival. So this may have been drunk by Richard, Stuart, and probably Nick at the time.
Yeah,
probably that was it. They were the only people who drank it. So,
is it Beer Moth you're doing this thing?
It's a Beer Moth. So it's a Beer Nomicon, and then afterwards we'll no doubt go to some wonderful places.
There's a takeover or something as well.
Yeah, by Dancing Now.
Yeah. So
I'm drinking now. Yeah, so that's going on. I really want to go to Manchester Union, which they're a lager brewery.
Yeah.
Me and Peter had a couple last time we met up in Manchester, and quite curious to go to their little tap rooms. It's all in that area where Cloudwater is and stuff.
Yeah.
Wonder Beyond are open, but last time we went, Wonder Beyond was a bit disappointing, to be honest.
We got a tap takeover from them coming up later in the year, which will be quite interesting. Next month, we've got a couple of tap takeovers. Got Lerbeck, and I think it's next month, or if not, it's early. I'm pretty sure it's 2. There's Yonder doing a tap takeover, both at the Ravensgate. So,
but that's on the horizon. That one.
Yeah, that was Lerbeck before that, and then Jake, you got anything coming up?
I'm going to LCBF with some dickhead, but no.
I'm looking forward to seeing Harry as well.
Yeah, yeah. He turned it around there, Craig. No, but that's the next sort of big beer thing I've got coming up. Really, is LCBF in what is it, like 2 weeks?
2 weeks, yeah.
Which the sort of brewery list looks insane. I tried to narrow it down, and my list was still 40 breweries long.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah, it is crazy. It is crazy. Like even like Sierra Nevada and Firestone Walker and all that I'm interested in, as well as sort of Innoborough and all of like the newer kids.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what Firestone Walker bring.
Oh yeah.
Whatever they've got, I'm gonna try. I'm not going away from there from not having one of their beers at least. So.
Yeah. We even said we're going to do like half pours and all sorts to just try as much.
Try and survive through more beer.
Yeah, and then maybe
beer. A lot of places are quite. If you ask for a small like a small pour.
Yeah, well, it's an all-in festival, beer. So it's not like they can only go up to the measurement if they want to, can't they? But it just seems better than chucking the beer out or splitting it or whatever. Just get a smaller, especially if we can purloin a couple more glasses.
Yeah, I think I can do.
Yeah, because you never piss enough before you leave an all-in festival. Are you?
No, exactly. Yeah.
I'm sure. I'm sure Vault City will be.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
I think I'm interested in what Fuller's vintage ale they'll have on apparently.
Well, they're doing the cask yard thing again, aren't they? Which I think's outside.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it's just we're going to be drinking good stuff. That's all you know, really.
Mm-hmm.
What beer list went really well last year as well.
Yeah, I don't know what the beer list is or whatever, so it's going to be good. So I'm not too worried about what the beer list is, to be honest. If we just find out when we're there.
Well, because it's like a 3-day thing, it's almost best to not look at the beer list unless they say they're pouring the same beers every day, which they probably won't be. Yeah. Just see what's there. See what's there when you get there. And...
Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? It's like, oh, damn. How can you be disappointed? You're drinking some really shit hot beer and you're still not happy. It's like they're spoiled for choice these days. But we have another comment, and then we'll clear off. There we go. One for you, Rob.
No, there isn't. Sorry. Wait, you want to come up to Manchester? Come up to Manchester and see me and Peter. You just hang around in background and drink other beer. You drink fancier beer than we're actually having in the bottle share.
No, Harry can have his own private bottle share with all of his ridiculous.
It's only like 10 places. And I think actually Ross has been kind enough to squeeze us in. I think he had like one space, and I'm like, well, it's actually 2 of us. So I'll be insisting that Ross doesn't actually drink any beer. You're not having it in a shit house because you're terrible at pouring. That's one of the fun things about being Amicon bottle share is just ragging Ross about how shit his pouring technique is. I'm terrible as well. I mean, I really fucking go for it. See, he's one of these big bottle. Oh, come on, fucking hell! It's just like slops now, isn't it?
Yeah, shaking it everywhere.
Fucking bottle's been sat for years.
Yeah.
Ross, slowly drop it down. Fucking hell.
Yeah. Right, I think we'll wrap this one up then. And yeah, thanks for everyone who's commented. Ollie, Blue Nose. Is there anyone else? Yeah, it's the I can't remember. Let's go up and have a look. JMCD. Thanks for all your comments. Really appreciate it. Thanks to Honest Brew for these really damn good beers, I have to say. Quite a contrast between the two, but yeah.
They're lovely.
Which I like. That's the way it is. So yeah. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Jake, for joining me on the latest episode of Good Beer Live. We don't know when the next show's going to be, but you'll find out.
It'll be next month. It'll be next month sometime.
You find out before this one because I didn't post much about it. I was busy, bloody blah. Anyway, thanks everyone, and we'll see you in the next show, which will be probably an after show in about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Still alive.